Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your seats and get ready for hard-hitting, action-packed hockey. Welcome to Wolverine Hockey.
Huh? Intro, did you do the intro? And a pleasant good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to the Iron Trail Motors Event Center on this Friday night. Tonight it'll be the Rockridge Wolverines taking on the Warroad Warriors. Hello again, everyone. Nice to have you viewing Public Access Channel 5 and also on your YouTube, Mediacom. Check that, MasabiCommunityTV.com. Rockridge is 3-1 on the season. Warroad comes in with 1 win, no losses, and 1 tie. Warroad in their 2 games so far, they went to Delano and beat a state-ranked Delano team 5-3, and then they took on the top-rated team in Class A, St. Cloud Cathedral, and it was a 2-2 tie. Rockridge, meanwhile, 3-1 on the season, coming off a 1-1 weekend where they lost to Wayzata 5-4, and then came back the next afternoon and beat Waconia by a score of 5-2. Warroad head coach is Jay Hardwick, 13th season in Warroad. A graduate of Warroad High School, played 4 years then at UMD. He's got a career record of 226 victories, 99 losses, and 14 ties. And he's got another very, very strong team in Warroad this year. Matt Niskanen is in his first year. Matt, a former Blue Devil hockey player. He played a year at UMD. And then everyone knows about his professional career. He took over, and he is now the head coach of the Rockridge Wolverines. It'll be Patrick Kennedy starting in the goals tonight for Warroad, and Stephen Ranasset will be starting in the nets for Rockridge. For Kennedy, he's got a goals against, 2.32, 90% saves, and for Ranasset, he's 1-1 on the season, 3.5 goals against, and a 90% saves. We do have one score to report in girls hockey. It was Rockridge losing to Crookston in overtime by a score of 2-1. They're now introducing Warroad. Starting in the goals will be number 1, junior Patrick Kennedy. We'll check their starting defense. It'll be number 21, Broden Hontvet, along with number 2, Wesley Schreiner. Up front, centering the first line will be Tavin James. Tavin's a senior. On the left side will be Gavin Anderson. He's a sophomore. And on the right side will be number 20, Ryan Shagabe. Now we'll meet the starters for Rockridge. Again in the goals, they'll be starting Stephen Ranasat. On defense, it'll be Derek Dahl and Blake Norberg paired up. Their second set of defense will have Aiden Rabideau with Easton Walters. Karsten Mass will be the fifth defense, and we'll have to check and see who Coach Niskanen has put in as D number 6. Their first line tonight will have Cass Carlson in the middle. He'll be centering Jackson Bardovich and Grady Dimberio. Second line tonight for the Wolverines, John Westby centering Colton Bialke and Cal Scott. The third line, Ethan Jacobson centering Zach Norberg and Levi Flatley. I really like that line. I think that's a very, very strong line, that third line. And then Landon Matheson with Grant Dimberio and Rory Scuffy. Wolverines are in their home whites. Black breezers, black helmets. And now we'll pause to let you enjoy the playing of our national anthem on this Friday night. There's no picture. Well, we're just about set for play-by-play action, and hopefully we can get some of our technical difficulties straightened out. This is our 4th of 13 broadcasts this year. We'll have 9 more of Rockridge home games. Decent crowd, not as much as I thought. I thought there would be quite a few more people here. I know it's kind of cold outside, and maybe we got a few that are watching, listening. Rockridge will go from our left to right here in the opening period. James Anderson and Shagabe will be on the first line going up against Carlson, Bardovich, and Dimberio. Still no good, Steve. And again, we apologize for our technical difficulties. We will be working on it, and hopefully we can get everything straightened out. Just underway here on this Friday night. Chase is on. After it is James. James will control it. Here's a shot taken right on, and Ranasset gets a piece of it. Hard shot taken by Honvet. In that corner they battle. Wolverines try to clear it out. Honvet will keep it in at the blue line. In behind. Shagabe after it. Cleared into center ice. Loose puck now is dumped back into the Wolverine zone. Oh boy, pass goes right into the slot area. Dahl, stretch pass into center ice, tipped around, and Anderson will pick it up. He'll carry it in. Here comes Gavin Anderson, a shot. And goaltender Ranasset did not know where it was. He got a piece of it at least. Right to the side of that, and finally the loose puck is picked up by Scott and fired back in. Shot goes through the crease. Now along the boards. Warroad doing a great job back checking and keeping the Wolverines pinned in their own end. Rockridge having a hard time getting out of this end. Finally just dumped it in the center. Picked up by Grappenstein and have a whistle, and we have a penalty coming. Going to the box is going to be Broden Honvet. He'll be going off for 2 minutes, and Rockridge now will go on the power play. Wolverines so far have not had a power play goal, while defensively, penalty kill Warroad is at 75%. Carlson gets it back to the point. Bardovich gives it back to Carlson. Shot goes right on, and Patrick Kennedy comes up with the save. They say YouTube is clear. Yeah, YouTube's good, but Channel 5 is no good.
The only way to fix this is to reset it, because I've done it several times. So let me know if they say.
Here's Carlson. Let's go over a shot. It was off Sam Hard in behind the net. Here's a shot by Scott. Kennedy with a save. Scott now drops it back. Bialke comes back to the point, and cross ice pass does not click, and finally Warroad is able to get the puck out of zone, and Shagabay is ruled offside, and we'll have a face-off just outside the Rockridge blue line. 14:38 to play here in our opening period. Rockridge on the power play for another minute and 26. Once again, girls hockey this afternoon. Rockridge lost in overtime 2-1 at Crookston. They'll be playing again tomorrow afternoon. Come the Wolverines again on the power play. Cross ice pass goes to Carlson. His shot hits some traffic in front, and Warroad able to clear it out of the zone. This is Sam Hard coming back. Fight for the puck in the corner. Hard will control it. Gets it right to the slot area. The puck is loose. Boy, sitting right there was Richard Rogers, and he just could not get a stick on it. And now Kaz Carlson behind his own net. Carlson passed it up. Dimberio carried in for the Wolverines. Tough angle shot was wide, and it must have been deflected up and out of play. Warroad will go to Grand Rapids tomorrow to take on the Thunderhawks. Grand Rapids tonight is playing at home against Roseau. Wolverines will go on the road Tuesday. They'll go to the Heritage Center to take on Duluth Denfeld. First of two meetings with the Hunters this year. And the puck gets flipped up into the crowd. Looks like more and more people have made their way in now, and now it's turning out to be a pretty decent crowd here on this Friday night. Well, our understanding is our live stream is good, but our public access television may have some issues, so hopefully everyone will turn to YouTube, those that are locally watching on TV. Again, we have to apologize. A lot of issues here, but we'll get it fixed eventually. Wolverines, cross ice pass goes, nobody there. 18 seconds to go on the power play, and it's clear to length the ice once again. Raniset will stop it. Dahl will pick it up in behind his net. Coming into the zone was Levi Flatley. Then he overskated it, and loose puck now is picked up by Sam Hard. And it's cleared, and now both teams will be skating at 5 aside. Dahl again in behind his net. Gets it up to Flatley. And offside is called as Zach Norberg got in just ahead of the play. Second line for Warroad has Wide Henham with Casey Hendrickson and Ryan Sharmanek. Third line is Rogers, Cole, and Humenek, and Bento, Mose, and Wiegand are on that fourth line. Walters in behind his net. Has some trouble with the puck. Or check that, that's Rabideau. And it's clear the length of the ice. They'll wave off icing. Hard will get there just ahead for Warroad. In behind the net, Wolverines will control it back to the point. Here's a shot. Carson Mast, who took that shot from that left point. Oh. Stick got knocked out of one of the Warroad players. Usually they'll call slashing on that. No call was made at all. And the puck is cleared out of the zone. In behind the Wolverine net, this is Karsten Mast with it. Coming up on 12 minutes to play in our opening period. No score, Warroad and Rockridge on this Friday night. Rogers will put it right on, and Steven Raniset will make the save. Now Mast tries to get it up. Pair of fours battling. That's Rogers and Carlson. Going in the corner after it is Humenek. Dahl, or check that, Tim Berry will control it. Hey, let's go of a shot. Hit one of the Warriors in front. Bardovich took a shot towards the net. Now grabbing the puck was Blake Norberg. Here's walking in, a shot taken and a big save. That was, walking in that time was Bardovich. He had a great game on Saturday. He had a hat trick Saturday afternoon. Now Carlson gets pinned into the back wall. And Warroad gets it out of the zone. Trying to carry it in was Tavin James. Warroad on a line change. There's a pass right out front, and it was off James's stick. Now Norberg will put it, go right on goaltender Kennedy. Wolverines now will change up, and they'll bring out the Jacobson-Norberg-Flatley line. Offside, Warroad right at the blue line. Wolverines victorious in the JV game 4-3. Warroad, the top-ranked team in Class A hockey. This is Anderson off the wall and put in deep. Intercepted. Jacobson could not control it. Walters will pick up the puck. Gets it up to the blue line. It's intercepted. Coming away with the puck is Anderson, but quickly taken away by Walters. Now Shagabe will control it. Pass right in the middle. Shot taken. Good shot by Gavin Anderson, and Raniset comes up with the big save. 9.5 minutes to go, and we're going to have icing called on the Wolverines. We'll have a face-off all the way back in the Rockridge end. Warroad number 1 in Class A. St. Thomas Academy is ranked number 1 in Double A. St. Thomas Academy last night defeated Simile 18-0. Hibbing over Proctor last night 5-0. St. Cloud Cathedral beat Gentry Academy 7-0. Some of the scores from last night. Here's a shot taken, deflected. Goes along the near wall. Cal Scott tries to come out of there. He gets pinned. And now Dahl, he lost control of the puck. Boy, these Warriors, they're not afraid to hit. They're laying the body quite a bit so far. They've kept the Wolverines basically pinned back in their end. And we'll have a face-off. A few other scores from last night. It was Rogers, state-ranked, over Robbinsdale 8-0. Greenway at home beat North Shore 4-0. Kilmurray over Holy Family 7-0. Northfield 6-0 over Austin. These are some of the state-ranked teams. Dahl gets it up to Bardovich off his stick. Jackson then gets taken down right at the blue line. Dahl will just fire it back in for the Wolverines. Goes in behind Kennedy. Now Carlson gives it to Dimberio in behind that net. They battle. Schreiner takes Dimberio into that back wall, pins him back there. Now Dahl will get there just ahead of Shamrock. And they'll put it into the attacking zone. Dimberio battling. It's a 3-on-1 fight in that corner. Coming away with it is Gavin Anderson into the attacking zone. Anderson then gets hammered into the wall by Derek Dahl. Nice hit by Derek. Kept in at the blue line by Mason Reed. We got a penalty coming. Rockridge is going to go on the power play. Delayed penalty on Warroad. Pass was off the stick of Jacobson. It'll be touched. And now Rockridge will go on their second power play of the first period. It'll be a tripping call. It's going to go against Tavin James. .7:51 to go in the period. Rockridge will go on the power play. No score in our game. Shots are 5-3 favoring Rockridge. Comes back to Walters, a wrister, high and wide. Jacobson will control it. Cross ice pass, gives it to Norberg on this side. Right to the slot area. Jacobson could not get his stick down. It'll be kept in by Dahl. Jacobson tries to go across, try to hit Norberg. Norberg is right in front. Now we got a penalty coming on the Wolverines, and they're going to be evened up. Once the puck gets touched, there it is. And let's check it. It's going to be on Zach Norberg. He's going to go off. I think this is for hooking. Yep. Now they'll be evened up. Puck gets cleared. They'll both be skating shorthanded for 1:20, and then a half a minute power play opportunity for Warroad. Easton Walters through center, and offside is called. Cass Carlson got in just ahead of Walters. Carlson and Rogers. Rogers wins that draw for Warroad. And we're going to have icing called on the Warriors, so they'll bring the face-off all the way back in the Rockridge offensive zone. shot taken, just deflected. Shot from that point. That was by Karsten Mast. This coming out is Sam Hard. Mast is on him. Now Dinberry will flip it out of the zone. Back after is Broden Hanvet. He'll get there just ahead of Cass Carlson. Dahl. Now Hanvet will control it. Power play coming shortly, like about 32 seconds for Warroad. Under 6 minutes to go in the opening period. Pass was deflected by Henham, right in center ice. He'll pop it into the zone. Now it's 5-on-4. Wolverines try to clear it out right to the slot. Walking in, a shot and a save made. Good hard shot by Wyatt Henham. Good opportunity for Warroad. Puck will be kept in, walking in, let's go over, shot, goal! From the point, it looks like it's Grappentine who scores. Thomas Grappentine, number 14. It'll be a power play. And it's 1-0 Warroad. That goal comes at 11:34. Number 14, Thomas Grappentine. Puck is cleared out of the zone. Now Walters got it to Rabideau. Coming in, here's Flatley. He has some trouble, goes down, puts a shot on, and a save by Kennedy. He got bumped, regained control, and went in and had a good look. Five minutes to play in our opening period. Warroad gets the first goal in tonight's hockey game. Now intercepted. Coming in is Shagabe. The pass was a little bit behind Anderson on this side. Now Anderson will control it right to the slot area. Goal! Tavis James scores. 12-24. And Warroad has a 2-0 lead on Rock Ridge. .446 to play in our opening period. Carlson and James. Controlled by the Warriors. Carlson will pick up the puck. Pass comes up to Dimberio. He gets knocked down right in front of the Warroad bench. Coming in is Carlson. Here comes Cassin. Nice move and a big save by Kennedy. Patrick Kennedy comes up with the big save. Hanvet long pass. They'll wave off the icing. It was off Anderson. Wolverines having some trouble. Anderson goes right to the slot here. Here's James. Right now in his first period, they're just a step better than the Wolverines. Although Rockridge has had a couple of good opportunities, and the goaltender Kennedy has come up with a couple of big saves. Wolverines on a line change, and Warroad try to catch him napping there with that change. In center ice, puck is still loose. Now coming into the zone is Broden Hanvik, still loose. Mass takes his man into the back wall. 3:20 to go in our opening period. Warroad with a 2-0 lead over Rockridge. Westby tried to come out with that. Puck gets deflected. Goes over to the far corner where it's grabbed by Bialke. Try to get it up to Walters. Now Scott will control it. Here's a long pass. Avoiding a check and going down was Bialke. Rockridge will just fire it into the end. Wolverines trying to get something to happen here in the last 3 minutes of this period. Like to get a goal or so to get back in this hockey game. Jacobson tries to go around his man, and it's just dumped the length of the ice. This will be icing called on the Warriors. Some of the other games tonight, East Grand Forks is at Hermantown, Minneapolis at Denfield, and Moorhead at Andover tonight, Roseau at Grand Rapids. Two minutes and 41 seconds to go in the first period. Warroad with a 2-0 lead on Rockridge. Dahl's going to get there just ahead of Cole. Comes to the other side where Rabbit will pick it up and just clears it out of the zone, where the Warriors will just dump it back in once again. Rings around the boards to this near side. Now we've got an offside call on Rockridge. Shots pretty even. Rockridge with 8 and Warroad has 7. Jacobson wins the draw for the Wolverines. Norberg try to get it in. This is James back in his own end. He goes down. Here comes a penalty. And Warroad's going to go on the power play again. It's going to be called on Zach Norberg, and that's his second penalty of the period. And you just can't give a team of this caliber too many power play opportunities. Pair of 8s taking the draw. Rockridge 8 wins the draw. That's Jacobson. Shot along the boards and it clears. Flatley battles for it on the penalty kill. Now Hanvit in behind his own net. $1:40 to go in the opening period. Warroad will be on the power play all but a couple seconds. Unless they should score here. There's a shot right towards that slot area. It'll be kept in, and finally the Wolverines will get it out. Rockridge now will change up one of their skaters. Carlson and Dembariel up front, with Dahl and Walters back. Walters will go after it. Gets it up to Carlson. Tries to clear it. He does get it out. He had Dembariel up in center ice looking for it. 1 minute to go in the opening period. And we've got a offside called on Warroad. Well, I guess they're going to call it icing on Warroad, so they'll bring the face-off all the way back. Let me check. Yep, that's what it's going to be. Warroad thought it was just outside the blue line like I did. I thought it was offside. They're going to call it icing. Scoreboard up here? Oh, there it is. Okay. 55 seconds to go in the opening period. Warroad with a 2-0 lead. This is Honvet. James carrying in. James lets go of a shot over the top of the net. And the Wolverines, Carlson coming back. He's got Honvet on him. Honvet will just drop it to the corner. This is Tavin James carrying it into the attacking zone. He'll get the puck back. Comes back to the point. Centering pass and it's cleared. And we have a penalty coming. Let's see who they're going to call this one on. It's Rock Ridge. It's going to be Rabideau's going to go to the box. High sticking is called. So Rock Ridge will be short 2 for the final 9.5 seconds, and then we'll go into the next period short for the first minute and 51. Shagaby centering pass is cleared away the slot. 3 seconds to go in the period. Here's James. Let's go with it. Goal! Right as time expires, Tavin James scores. It's a power play. Now the officials are going to go over. They're going to check the clock to make sure it was in before the horn sounded. Still overlooking at it. We're going to see if we can watch that replay once again. Officials are still talking. Now they're going to go talk to the goal judge. So our score after one period, we're just going to assume it's a goal. It's 3-0 Warroad. We'll take a break and we'll come back with more hockey after this.
I'll see you later.
Hi, do you need anything from the store? I'm going there now.
The Star of the North, a land of beauty and community. Connected by Arrowhead Transit. We're looking for drivers who love Minnesota and the people who live here. Visit our website to apply today, arrowheadtransit.com.
They do their thing. You do yours. There's fun for the whole family at Giants Ridge.
The Ranch Teammates for Life. We are a nonprofit organization aimed at providing a healthy and purposeful life for those former players and military combat veterans, as well as their families who have suffered trauma in their lives. Our mission is to raise awareness on this important issue and remove the stigma of mental illness. To provide diverse services that include all forms of humanitarian efforts aimed at fighting brain disease. Visit us at theranchteammatesforlife.org.
When you're searching for a delicious meal that the whole family can enjoy, count on the experience and flavors of the Rink Sports Bar and Grill. As a locally owned and operated business, we have been proudly serving the entire area and our customers with only the highest quality of service and food that you need to take on the day. Dine in style and fun when you check out our trivia nights, darts, pool tables, 60-inch TVs, all while you munch on tacos, burgers, and more. Stop by today.
Big fun. Big thrills. Big air. Giant memories await in Biwabik, Minnesota.
A world of options are at your fingertips when you start your future at Minnesota North. Our 6 unique campuses offer more than 100 programs, allowing you to explore countless opportunities.
It's just so universal that, you know, you might be taking a program that's based on working in an office setting or in a business setting, but the skills that you get in this program really can take you so many more places than just that.
When you're here, you'll make real-world connections that lead to immediate opportunities in your field after you graduate. or the ability to transfer and continue your education.
The instructors here actually work a lot with people in the community. I know, like at the school, when we were hiring someone, we would actually email the instructors directly and say, hey, we have these job openings, and they would pass them on to the students that were in their class.
At Minnesota North, real-world experience isn't the exception, it's the norm, with hands-on instruction from professors who have years of knowledge in your field.
School as a whole, from our advisors and to faculty, I mean, they really look after you. Feel like you connect one-on-one with them a lot more. It's a lot more personal.
I think it's just the smaller class sizes is better. You get a lot more one-on-one communication with your instructor. You'll have that more personalized experience.
We're more than just a college. We're a community ready to call home and ready to explore with on-campus housing and millions of acres of wilderness where year-round outdoor opportunities and athletics await.
Around here, you still have the opportunity to do those outdoor things that you love, as well as, gain the education that you're looking for.
I feel like this is my home away from home. That's how they've made me feel here.
And whether you want to take classes from home or on campus, our hybrid learning model gives you the flexibility to do just that while learning from the best.
So I really, really like the flexibility of the program. I like that I could do some of my classes online. I really, really liked that I was able to graduate without having to worry about having all that burden of debt on me.
From opportunities to flexibility, you get it all with some of the most affordable tuition in the state.
Cost per credit, I know, is super low compared to the bigger universities and stuff, and with that more one-on-one type learning, it's definitely get more bang for your buck.
Minnesota North colleges are open to you and a bigger, brighter tomorrow. The closest place to go far with your tomorrow is right here in Northeast Minnesota. Choose from Vermilion in Ely, Mesabi Range in Eveleth in Virginia, Itasca in Grand Rapids, Hibbing and Rainy River in International Falls.
And welcome back to the Iron Trail Motors Event Center. It's 3-0 Warroad after the first 17 minutes. Penalties, Warroad had 2 for 4 minutes. Rock Ridge has 3 for 6. In fact, Rock Ridge will be short for 1:51 of the second period. Shots on goal were 9-8 in favor of Warroad. Patrick Kennedy made 8 saves, while Stephen Raniset saw 9 shots and made 6 saves. We're going to show you the 3 goals. We're just going to roll these goals. 11:34 a power play from Grappentine. 12:24 it was Tavin James getting his first of 2. A couple power play goals, and we'll just let you roll and just watch these from maybe a couple different angles. So our score is 3-0 after the first period. Let's take a look now at the schedule in boys hockey tonight. Roseau is at Grand Rapids. East Grand Fork is in Hermantown. Minneapolis at Dentfield, and Moorhead at Andover. Again, girls hockey from out west, it was Crookston in overtime beating Rockridge by a score of 2-1. Saturday in boys hockey, it'll be Warroad going to Grand Rapids. Hermantown goes to Matamidi. Minneapolis is at Duluth Marshall. East Grand Forks is at Cloquet-Esco Carleton. And Eden Prairie is at Duluth East. In girls hockey on Saturday, I Falls at Crookston, Proctor, Hermantown at Orono, and finally it'll be Rock Ridge playing at East Grand Forks. In Rock Ridge sports, the girls basketball team is playing in North Branch tonight. The boys basketball team is playing over in Greenway. And on Saturday, the wrestlers are in Rush City. There's a 7th and 8th grade girls tournament tomorrow at Rock Ridge. And also don't forget, tomorrow at Rock Ridge, 1 p.m. is the tuba Christmas party. If you enjoy tuba music, head on over to Rock Ridge. It's set for 1 o'clock. I'm going to take one quick little final time out of this period. We'll be back with our second period after this.
The Star of the North, a land of beauty and community. Connected by Arrowhead Transit. We're looking for drivers who love Minnesota and the people who live here. Visit our website to apply today, arrowheadtransit.com.
On CEC over Rock Ridge. Well, we're waiting for the teams to come back out on the ice. Should be shortly. Rock Ridge will go on the road. They'll play at the Heritage Center Tuesday against Dentville. It's an early start. It's a 5 o'clock start, as Duluth East is also playing there. They're playing the second game that night. And then next weekend we'll be right back here at the Iron Trail Motors Event Center. Little Falls on Friday night, St. Cloud Cathedral on Saturday afternoon. Warroad tomorrow will head over to Grand Rapids. They're staying in Hibbing tonight. And next weekend they'll be home Friday night against Matamidi and Saturday afternoon against Orono. Grappentine and 2 goals by James has made it a 3-0 Warroad lead after the first period, and Warroad will be on the power play for 1 minute and 51 of our second period. Rock Ridge will now go from our right to left. Happy to have you viewing tonight. I think we've got Public Access Channel 5 straightened out. We also are live stream at WasabiCommunityTV.com. Patrick Kennedy, 8 shots, 8 saves. Stephen Ranaseth saw 9 shots and made 6 saves. Wolverines will have to come out here in the second period and try to make things happen. They'll be shorthanded to start the period. Well, I guess because they scored that goal, the first penalty had expired, and that means they scored a power play, so now both teams are skating 5-a-side. Guess I wasn't paying close enough attention to the exact time that the first Rockridge player, that was Norberg, came out of the penalty box. So again, it's even strength for both of these teams as our second period is underway and we have an icing called on Warroad. They'll bring the face-off all the way back in the Wolverines' offensive zone. Cass Carlson will come in to take the draw for Rock Ridge. Tavin James, the top center, wins the draw for Warroad. Now Dimberio gives it back to Carlson. Cass overskates it, and it's cleared out in the center ice. Dahl tried to rifle it back in. It was off Shagabe. Now Ryan Shagabe will grab it. He'll come in into that corner. He's the leading scorer coming into the game. He had no goals but 6 assists in the first 2 games. It's clear to try to get up to Carlson. They'll wave off the icing. Sam Hard gets there just ahead of Kaz. It'll be kept in the zone by the Wolverines, and now Hanvit will get it out. Here comes Shagabe into the attacking zone. Nice defensive play by Blake Norberg. Puck is right along these near boards where, again, we have a hard time seeing what's happening with all the people standing. James gives it to Anderson. Carrying it in behind, gets it to a side, and the shot was wide. Now Dimberio will get it up. Here comes Carlson. Nice move by Carlson. He's got Bardovich with him, a little bit behind Jackson. Anderson gives it to Reed, and it'll be cleared. Now Mast back in his own end. We've 2 minutes into the period. Bialke to Scott. Here's Kel Scott, gives it back to Bialke. Back to Scott. Go! Oh no, hit the side of the net. Boy, I thought it was in, just the way it looked. In behind it, I thought Kel had one there. Now they battle for it in behind the net. That's a pushing and shoving. Coming in after it was Landon Matheson. Bialke tries to take it away. Boy, it looked like Kel had a goal. Now Mass with a little trouble. Loose puck is grabbed in behind the net by Norberg. Wolverines have picked up a little bit here in this first 3 minutes of this second period. Now Cal Scott will pick it up. Carries it in the attacking zone. He'll drop a nice drop back pass. Bialke in behind. Centering pass. Try to come back in the middle. And it's intercepted, and Warroad will just clear it all the way down into the Wolverine zone. In center ice, here comes Bialke again, putting it in. Westby now after it. Wolverines will keep it in at the blue line. Here's a long pass. Coming in the zone is Rogers. Walks in and he shoots it wide. He had the goaltender down. Now a long pass up to Bialke. Here comes Colton by himself. Gives it to Westby. Westby right out front trying to hit Jacobson. Now Jacobson will control. He goes right into the slot area. And nobody home there for the Wolverines. Walters will control it. He'll get it into neutral ice. Delayed offside. Warroad has to tag up. Almost 4 minutes into the second period. Warroad with a 3-0 lead. Flatley could not get there, and it's put back into the Rocket. Come the Wolverines once again. Breaking out is Easton Walters. He fires it high. And they're going to rule icing on Rock Ridge. Face-off will go all the way back. 13:02 to go in our second period. Tavin James will come in and take the draw against Cass Carlson. Carlson wins the draw for the Wolverines. They shoot it along to Bardovich. Wolverines do get in the center ice. Carlson gets it in. And now James will take it away. Cleared back in center ice. This is James coming into the zone, but Dahl will just clear it away. Walking in now, this is Anderson walking in. A shot and a save by Ranasat. In behind where Walters will shoot it along the wall to Dimberio. He has some trouble with Shagabe. It's out, and here's a shot that goes right on. Ranasat with the save. Walters in behind his net. 12:20 to go in our second period. 3-0. Warroad over Rock Ridge on this Friday night in Virginia. James will fire it back in for the Warriors. Carlson just cleared it away. He had Hendrickson's right there. Now here comes Dimberio in. Dimberio pass right in front of shot. And it was just wide. That was Derek Dahl walking down the slot. Wolverines had another good job. They're walking in. A shot taken right at the side of the net. And Dimberio could not get a lot of mustard on it. DeBrio continues to battle for the puck, and the Warriors just clear it out of the zone. Now Dahl will fire it back in for Rock Ridge. Wolverines will change up their lines. And we're going to have icing called on Warroad. As they say, they got the puck out of there, and now they're able to bring out 5 sets of fresh legs. Matheson wins the draw for Rock Ridge. This is Scott. Let's go of a shot, high and wide. Mast will keep it in at the blue line. Matheson shoots it along. Oh, it looked like Scott got pulled down. There's a shot, was just wide. Shot was taken by Henham. Henham continues to battle. Matheson tries to clear it out. Scott took a whack at it. Still deep in the Wolverine zone. Matheson after it, but Honvet will get there. Now it's intercepted by Scott. Scott coming right to the side of the net. Puts it towards the net. Matheson tried to tee it up. Comes back to Scott. He goes down. And finally, it'll be cleared out of the zone by the Warriors. Honvet in his own end. Warriors clear it in. Brings around the boards near the blue line. Again, it's kept in deep where Walters will control it. Gets it up to Scott. Try to clear it out. Now Walters again. And he does clear it out of the zone. Center ice, Walters again will control it. Comes to this side to Carson Mass. Under 10 minutes to go in the second period. 3-0 lead for the Warriors. Flatley puts it in. Rock Ridge now will change up some of their line. Westby battling in the corner for the puck. It was 3-on-1 once again. And usually when you've got a man advantage like that, the 3 is going to control over the 1. Carlson coming back. Here comes the junior. He overskates it. Loose puck now is picked up by Tavin James. Puts in, walking in, Shagaby scores. Ryan Shagaby scores to make it 4-0. 7:46 was the time of the goal. And for Shagaby, that's his first goal of the season. And that makes it 4-0 Warroad. And I think we're going to have a timeout called by Rock Ridge. So again, recapping the scoring so far, it's Grappentine at 11:34 a power play, Tavin James at 12:24, and then at 17 minutes a power play for Tavin James, and just now 7:46 a goal for Ryan Shagaby to make it 4-0. Rock Ridge is changing goalies. They're bringing in Wyatt Jonason. So a goalie change for the Wolverines. Puck in center ice, and it'll be shot in quickly by Rabideau. In behind the net, Bardovich will pick up the puck for the Wolverines. Gets it to Dimberio, tries to come back, and it's cleared out of the zone. Dahl after it, Shagaby also chasing him. And the Wolverines will put it in. Carlson after it. Things getting a lot more physical here in the second period. Carlson drops it in behind the net. Centering pass right out in front. Nobody in that slot area. Battling for it was Bialke. Taken away by James. Shoots it along the wall, and it jumps out over the blue line. 8 minutes to play here in our second period. 4-0 in favor of the number one ranked team in the state, the Warroad. Shot along the boards. And it's dumped in by Wyatt Henham in behind the Rockridge net. Mast is on Henham. Comes back to Honvit. Now this side shot goes right on. And Jonason with the save. Now the puck is picked up. Wolverines will clear it out. Honvit puts it back into neutral ice. This is Zach Norberg's shot was wide. Here's a shot taken. Hard shot taken by Matheson. Centering pass comes right to the side, and then we got another penalty coming. And Rockridge is going to go on the power play. And let's see if they can make something happen. That's the third penalty on Warroad. Wesley Schreiner will go for hooking. .7:05 to go in the period, and the Wolverines need a goal. Puck is cleared the length of the ice. Bardovich avoids Shagaby. Everyone remembers Ryan Shagaby's older brother is now playing for UMD. Comes Dimberio into the zone. Shot along the wall, be kept in by Scott. And it's cleared out of the zone by James. This is Dimberio. Tried to hit Bialke, nearly offside, and it's just cleared the length of the ice. Jonason will just shoot it along the wall. Wolverines so far unable to get much going in the first 50-some seconds. Now Bardovich with a nice move. Up to Bialke. He'll put it in, rings it around to the far side to Scott. Scott tried to get it back, and Henham will come away with it for Warroad. Wyatt Henham gets pinned in the wall by Bardovich. 45 seconds to go on the power play for the Wolverines. 5:45 to go in the period. Pass come up to Dimberio off his stick. And we'll have an icing called on Rockridge, and they'll change up their power play unit. That's cleared out. This is Sam Hard. He'll just put it right back in as Ward will just use some of this clock. They do a nice job on this penalty kill. Walters try to get it in. Looks like the Wolverines would have been offside if they had controlled it. And again, is shot the length of the ice. And Rockridge will have time maybe for one more rush. 10 seconds to go on the power play. Here comes Walters. Gets it up to Jacobson. Off his stick, and no icing was called, and it's shot the length of the ice, and now both teams will be skating 5 aside with 5 minutes to play in the second period. Warroad with the only goal in this period. Comes Derek Dahl in the attacking zone. Shoots it into the left corner. Comes off that wall. Dahl took another whack at it. Norberg tried to control it, and Hanvik will take him out of the play. Again, Walters back after it in his own end. Puck will be kept in at the blue line. Shot in deep by Grappentine, and again, he was the one who scored the first goal. He got everything going tonight, 11:34 in the opening period. And again, the Wolverines are called for icing, and they'll have another face-off back in their defensive end. That was Tyler Forsberg who was on the ice, now playing defense. Warriors get it out. Shagby will put it in deep. Forsberg in behind his net. And the Wolverines just cleared in center ice, and it's fired back in the Wolverine end. Forsberg. And the pass too far. Tried to hit Scott. This will be icing on Rockridge. Wolverines trail Warroad by a score of 4-0. Puck is shot along the boards. Again, it's kept in real deep. Warroad, one of the best teams in Class A hockey. Tomorrow afternoon, they'll play in Grand Rapids. Grand Rapids tonight is playing Roseau. In that game, there was no scorer in the second period. Here's another shot taken. Hit some traffic in front. Another tough angle shot. And Jonason comes up with the save. Tuesday night, our Wolverines will travel to the Heritage Center to take on Duluth-Denfield, and then next weekend, Little Falls on Friday night, St. Cloud Cathedral on Saturday afternoon. We'll have both of those games next Friday and Saturday for you. Public Access Channel 5 and Mediacom, I keep saying Mediacom, at MasabiCommunityTV.com. Coming into the zone, this is Westby's shot. And Kennedy with the save. That's only his second save of the period. Westby will keep it in near the blue line. Taking a couple whacks at it. Now Forsberg. Westby try to control it. Norberg backhands it in. Westby is after it. Hanvik is at him. Pair of 21s. Westby will control it. Drops it down towards the corner to Norby. Zach continues to work hard for it. Now Dahl. Let's go over Rister. It was wide. Comes off that back wall. Flatley's battling for it. Kept in by Forsberg. He'll get it back now to Jacobson. He gets hounded. Spun around. And the Warriors will control it. They'll put it into the Rockridge zone. Now coming back is Scott. Overskated it. And it's cleared by Rogers. Again, we'll try it again. Scott will give it back. Try to get it back to Jacobson, or check that this is broken. Here's Scott's shot, and a big save by Kennedy. Good chance for Kell. He's had a couple good chances in this period. Kept in by Walters, right on. Kennedy makes the save, drops it, and now it's just clear to length the ice, and we'll have another icing called on Warroad with 1:28 to go in our second period. 4-0 Warriors over Rock Ridge on this Friday night. DeBiro gets it back. Here's a shot from Norberg. Hit somebody in front. Controlled by Carlson. Comes to the side of the net. It's loose. And the Warriors, here comes Shagabe. Try to get it back to James. And Jonason will just cover up. Warroad will keep it in. Shagabe took a whack at it. Here comes Carlson. Backhands it in. Dimberio's after it. Hard will get there first. Into our final 50 seconds of the period. Hard will control it once again in behind his net. Walters tried to control it. He did not. Now Norberg will get it up to Bardovich. Here comes Jackson into the zone. Try to go around the defense. Now he'll drop it for Carlson. Gets it back to Bardovich centering. Goaltender batted it back towards that corner. 20 seconds to go in the period. Bardovich, here's a pass. Here's Carlson. He goes down and could not get a shot at all. 10 seconds to go in our period. Controlled by Dimberio in center ice. Up to Bardovich. 4 seconds ago. Bardovich's shot was wide, and our second period comes to an end. We've played 34 minutes of hockey. And the number one rated team in the state of Minnesota in Class A hockey leads by a score of 4-0. Break action. We'll have more after this.
They do their thing. You do yours. There's fun for the whole family at Giants Ridge.
Teammates for Life. We are a nonprofit organization aimed at providing a healthy and purposeful life for those former players and military combat veterans, as well as their families who have suffered trauma in their lives. Our mission is to raise awareness on this important issue and remove the stigma of mental illness. To provide diverse services that include all forms of humanitarian efforts aimed at fighting brain disease. Visit us at theranchteammatesforlife.org.
When you're searching for a delicious meal that the whole family can enjoy, count on the experience and flavors of the Rink Sports Bar and Grill. As a locally owned and operated business, we have been proudly serving the entire area and our customers with only the highest quality of service and food that you need to take on the day. Dine in style and fun when you check out our trivia nights, darts, pool tables, 60-inch TVs, all while you munch on tacos, burgers, and more. Stop by today.
Big fun. Big thrills. Big air. Giant memories await in Biwabik, Minnesota.
A world of options are at your fingertips when you start your future.
The Star of the North, a land of beauty and community. Connected by Arrowhead Transit. We're looking for drivers who love Minnesota and the people who live here. Visit our website to apply today, arrowheadtransit.com.
And welcome back to the Iron Trail Motors Event Center on this Friday night. We've played 2 periods of hockey, and Warroad is dominating Rock Ridge by a score of 4-0. Saves in the first 2 periods. Patrick Kennedy has made 8 in the first, 4 in the second for 12. For Rock Ridge, Stephen Ranisit was 6 in the first. He made 3 in the second before he got pulled for goaltender Jonason, and he came up with 3. So both goaltenders now, both team goaltenders have made 12 saves in the hockey game. Penalties, Warroad had 1 penalty in that period, so now both teams with 3 penalties for 6 minutes. Let's roll the highlights of the 4 goals so far that have been scored by Warroad. Thomas Grappentine scored 11:34 the first period. Tavin James had 2 in the first period, and Ryan Shagabe had 1 in the second period. And right now we're rolling the highlights for all 4 of those goals. So we've played 2 periods of hockey on this Friday night. Ice is being resurfaced. Guess we'll take another break and we'll come back. on the ice, and a 4-0 lead for Warroad. Rockridge will go from our left to right. Again, our next broadcast will be next weekend, next Friday, Saturday. Friday night, Little Falls, and next Saturday it'll be St. Cloud Cathedral. St. Cloud Cathedral right now is the 5th-ranked team in Class A. We have a final score from Yanmar Arena in Grand Rapids. Grand Rapids defeated Roseau in overtime by a score of 2-1. In girls basketball tonight, Rockridge went to North Branch and came away with a 61-41 victory over the Vikings. So the Rockridge girls stay perfect on the season. Haven't got an updated score yet on the boys. Here we go, third and final period of hockey, a 4-0 lead for the number 1 team in Class A hockey. Let's see if the Wolverines can come out and win this final period. Looks like Coach Niskanen has changed up some of the personnel now. He has John Westby on the ice playing with Carlson and Dimbirio. A little change here now. Trying to mix things up and trying to get a combination, try to get a goal, try to make something happen. Dahl gets there. James takes him into the corner. Puck is loose along the boards, off the wall. Westby will control it. He'll fire it in. And now the Wolverines will change up. We'll check this little change here now. You've got Matheson, Bialke, and Flatley on this second unit. This is Mast. He'll drop it back for Walters. We've played just over a minute of our final period. He fires it in high over the top of the net. Matheson gives it to Bialke and behind the net. Try to center it. I'll tell you, this Warroad team just denies those passing lanes so well. Shaggy bumps it into the zone. Flatley try to control it. Now Nordby battling. Now Bialke flips it up off Westby's or off Flatley's skate. And it's fired in by Matheson. Here's Flatley in behind the net. Gets taken in the backboards by Honvit. Wolverines have picked up a little bit here. Looks like they got an injured player. Comes to the slide that 14 seems to be hurting. That's Grappentine. Norberg after it. Zach in behind his net. He gets a pass back. Norberg splits the defense, walks in, and it's taken away and it's cleared the length of the ice. It'll be icing, and we'll have another face-off back in the Warroad zone. 14:36 to play. Jacobson will take the draw against Rogers. Loose puck is picked up by Maddox Cole. Mass gets it out of the zone. This is Mass bringing it into the zone. He tries to go around the D. It's taken away by Schreiner. Shot goes right on, and Jonason will make the save. Shot taken by Humanek. 4-0 Warroad. They got 3 in the first. Grappentine James got 2. And in the second period, it was Shagabay. Fired in by James. This is Norberg off the wall. Try to clear it out of the zone. Behind the Wolverine net, and it jumps out of the blue line. James will get there just ahead of John Westby. Cleared back into center ice, and Norberg back after it in his own end. That was Anderson after him, gets it up to Carlson. Carlson to Dimberio, jumped up over his stick. Norberg once again to Dimberio. Now Dahl will grab the loose puck. And it's rifled in to the Rockridge zone, but it was an icing called, and a face-off will go all the way down in the Warroad end once again. Shots are 17-13 in favor of Warroad. Warroad has made the most of their 17 shots as they have put 4 past goaltender Steven Ranasat tonight. Wolverines have had some good looks, just haven't got one past goaltender Kennedy. He kept in by Levi Flatley to the side of the net, and Honvit will come away with the loose puck. Gets it up to Hendrickson, offside at the blue line. Forsberg will get there just ahead of Hendrickson of Warroad, and it's cleared into neutral ice where Honvik Jonason will drop it off again. Forsberg gets it up. They try to get it up to Scott. Honvik try to go on the backhand, and now here come the Wolverines. This is a 4-on-2 break, and we have a penalty behind the play called. It's going to be a tripping penalty. It's going to be called on Tyler Forsberg. Four Wolverine penalties tonight. Warroad scored 2 times on the first 3 penalties. Coming into the zone, this is Westby. Kennedy just clears it away. Westby continues to work hard on the penalty kill. Now Henham gives it off to James. Back up to Henham. Dahl in behind his net. Gives it to Norberg. He'll clear it out. Under 11 and a half to play, just over a minute on this man advantage. Henham will carry it into the attacking zone. And the Wolverines will just clear it. It'll go right on Kennedy, so they'll have to award the Wolverines a shot on goal. Tavis James with 2 goals tonight. Tough angle shot, rings around the boards. Jacobson will clear it into center ice, kicks it in the zone. Here comes Jacobson's shot, and a save by Kennedy. Loose puck, and Flatley could not pull the trigger. Levi had a great chance there. Levi continues to battle on the shorthanded. Now Jacobson. Wolverines will clear it out. 20 seconds to go on this shorthanded situation. Boy, Walters almost took care of official Nichols on that play. Walters will fire it down, and the Wolverines in a couple seconds now will be playing at full strength. Just over 10 minutes to play. It's 4-0 Warroad. They had 3 in the first. They've added 1 in the second. Puck is loose in front. And DeBerio now walking and shooting is Grant DeBerio. Back to the point. Walters. Boy, the DeBerio brothers almost got one there. Here's this right on front. Grant DeBerio. Kennedy is down, makes the save. Now Grady DeBerio. To Dahl, and he'll put it in. This is White Henham. Centering pass, walking in right out in front. Couple give and goes. And boy, somehow Rogers had an open net. We got another Wolverine penalty coming. Here's a shot and a glove save by Jonason. Wolverines will take another penalty. Looks like it's going to be on Easton Walters, and that's the 5th penalty of the night on the Wolverines. It's called for tripping. Shot taken. Jonason saw it at the last second and got a glove on it. And the Wolverines cannot clear it out. Be kept in by Honvit. Comes to the side of the net. Try to stuff it. And Jonason will just cover it up and get a face-off. Boy, they just keep coming at you. This is a good hockey team. Coach Hardwick's got another strong team. Comes back to James, gives it to Honvit, back to James. That was Anderson. Shagabe off one of his players, and it's cleared but not out. Off a skate of Honvit. And Jacobson finally gets it out. 75 seconds to go on this man advantage. 8.5 minutes to play in our game. Warroad tomorrow afternoon will travel to Grand Rapids. Thunderhawks tonight victorious over Roseau by a score of 2-1. It was an overtime victory for the Thunderhawks. That's Harding behind the net. Honvik will keep it in. This is Erickson. Or I check that Anderson. Back to Honvik, a blast. Comes to the side. Shagabe gets it back to Honvik. Here's another blast from James. Looking for that 3rd goal of the night. Honvik, James once again. Under 30 seconds remaining on this man advantage. Honvik's over Rister. Off one of the skates of, I think, one of his players. And the Wolverines will just clear it. Shots are almost dead even. 19-18 for Warroad. But Patrick Kennedy has just stopped everything the Wolverines have put at him. Both teams at full strength. And now we got a penalty coming. I think this is going to be a Warroad penalty. Looks like Sam Hart is going to go off. Wolverines are going to pull their goalie, and they're going to go 6-on-4 with 7:13 to play. So the Rockridge net is empty. Dimberio gets it into the corner to Flatley. Now Bialke will control it. Gives it back to Flatley. In behind the net. Flatley comes to the side of the net. Shot And it jumps out over the blue line. Now Grady DiMberio back in his own end, gives it to Cass Carlson. Wolverines put it into the zone. Henham will get there, and it's cleared out, and this is going to be just wide. Again, that Wolverine net is empty. Wolverines trying to make something happen here in 6.5 minutes, trailing by 4. Power play, 6-on-4 advantage. Wolverines get it in deep. That's Carlson. Honvik will take him deep into that corner. We got another penalty coming on Warroad. Here's a pass. Here's DiMberio scores. Grady DiMberio gets his 6th goal of the season. It's a Wolverine power play. .10:53 is the time of the goal. For Grady, that's goal number 6. Now the discussion is there's a delayed penalty coming, and the Wolverines scored. So let's see how this is going to be ruled. The man in the box comes out, but but doesn't the delayed penalty now? Well, I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm really not sure on the rule here. We do know at 10:53 is a power play, goal number 6 of the season for Grady DiMberio. (4-1) is our score, 6:07 to play. Officials again discussing this to try to figure out exactly. It was a power play. There was a man in the box, but there was another penalty coming. There was a delayed penalty coming on Warroad. So we're going to have to wait and see. And I think they'll continue with the power play. Number 9, Sam Hard goes back into the box for 54 seconds. So the Wolverines will have 54 seconds of another 5-on-4, and maybe it'll be 6-on-4 if Coach Niskanen again decides to pull that goalie. James wins the draw, shoots it back in his own end. Reed just clears it the length of the ice. Here comes Carlson. Wolverines again will pull their goalie, get that extra attacker. This is Scott. He gets it back to DiMberio. Scott in behind Bialke. Honvik will grab it. He'll clear it. Kept in by DiMberio. Here's a pass right up front, and Carlson just missed the open corner. Carlson will control the puck. Carlson pass. Here's a shot. Another goal. DiMberio again scores. And Rockridge with 2 power play goals. That goal at 11:34. And for Dimbirio, that's his 7th goal of the season. And it's 4-2. 5:26 to play in our game. Wolverines with 2 goals here, 2 power play goals. Forsberg will put it right in. James gets it up the wall, trying to clear it out. James will come away with it. He'll carry it in. Kind of whiffed on that shot. Dahl will grab it. And the Wolverines try to clear it out. Shagabe will keep it in deep. Wolverines will get it out. Warroad will have to tag up. 4:45 to play in our hockey game. Here comes Walters. Dumps it in deep. He'll go in after it. Hard will get there first. Gets it up to his own blue line. Now James gets turned back at the blue line. Zach Norbert battling for it. Loose puck. Here's James' shot. Save made. Shot taken by Anderson. A save by Jonason. And now here come the Wolverines. Comes Carlson. Carlson will carry it in. Carlson comes right to the goalie. And Kennedy will glove it. We've got 4:13 to play in our hockey game. Three 0 after 1. It was 4-0 after 2. And Dimbirio with 2 goals here in our third period. We got 4 minutes and 13 seconds to go. Carlson will try to win the draw. Sitting right in the circle. Back to the point. And Norberg tries to keep it in. It jumps out over the blue line and it goes up into the Warroad bench. Oh, man, what a game and what a nice crowd. Supposed to be in the 30s tomorrow and Sunday, although Sunday they say we're going to have a snowstorm coming in. Comes right to the side of the net. That was Bialke who was right there. Wolverines will keep it in deep. In behind, Colton Bialke centers it, but nobody there. And it's cleared into center ice. It'll be kept in. Nope, they say it jumped out over the blue line. Offside called on Rock Ridge. Wolverines will change up some personnel. 2D will come out. Now you've got Grant Dimbirio centering Flatley and Bardovich. Walters fires it in. Goes in behind the net. Wolverines will keep it in. Walters at the point. Just dumps it in deep. Dahl now comes right to the side of it. A shot. Just missed. Wolverines continue to put pressure on. Trailing 4-2. Rings around the boards. Derek Dahl will keep it in. It's in behind where Flatley will go after it. He'll try to control it. And it's cleared the length of the ice. And Warroad will get a much needed icing so they can change their personnel. Let's see, Carlson, Bialke, and Grady Dimbirio, who we're going to put on defense. We're going to bring Westby out. And Scott. Nope, check that. Scott's going to... Oh, they pulled the goalie. Okay, so they got another 6-on-5. Wolverines gambling again with 3:16 to play. 6-on-5. They pulled the goalie, looking to get that deficit to 1. Here's a shot from Bardovich. Where is it? It's right in front. A backhand by Scott. Hit the side of the net. They continue to put some pressure on. And now it's shot the length of the ice in. Empty net goal with 3 minutes to play. So Tavin James completes the hat trick tonight, as he's has 3 goals now, and it's 5-2 with exactly 3 minutes to play. And they just gave the puck to one of the coaches as the senior comes up with a hat trick. He now has 35 goals in his career. 6 goals this year for James. 5-2 Warroad. Jonason is back in the nets. This is Shagbe, drops it back, Hotfin in right on. Jonason with the save. Forsberg has some trouble with Shagabe. Comes back to Honfin. Now Matheson will get it up. Westby gets it out of the zone. Westby then takes Hodvin, and this is going to be a major penalty, I think, on Westby. Number 1, it was head contact, and number 2, it could be a check from behind. Officials are talking, but this could be more than just a 2-minute penalty. This could be a 5 and maybe even a game misconduct. Officials have made the determination. They said head contact, I can see. Waiting for the official to put the time up on the wall. 5 minutes. So the Wolverines will play shorthanded the final 2 minutes and 17 seconds. Norberg will just clear it out of the zone. Puck comes right to the side of the net. Here comes Gavin Anderson carried in. Jacobson is all over him. Back to the point. Shagabin, another save by Jonason. One minute, 41 seconds to play in our hockey game. Warroad with a 5-2 lead over Rockridge. They led 4-0 after 2 periods. Wolverines with 2 power play goals by Grady DeBurial here in the third. And then an empty netter scored by James has made it 5-2. Sam Hard in his own end. Now gives it off to Mason Reed. And the puck disappears up into the crowd. 67 seconds to play. Once again, this crew will be back with you next Friday and Saturday. Little Falls Friday night, St. Cloud Cathedral on Saturday afternoon. Shot goes right in. 7 o'clock Friday night, and it's a 3 o'clock game on Saturday afternoon. This is Walters clearing it out. 50 seconds to play in our game. Coming away with it is Rogers. Dahl takes him off the play. Now Grant Imperial gets double teamed along the far wall. Under 30 seconds left. The freshman comes away with it, and he'll put it into the Warroad zone. Warroad's going to go to 2 wins, no losses, and a tie, while Rock Ridge is going to fall to 3-2. Now Flatley in behind his own net. Clock is going to run out on this hockey game. Shot and a glove save by Jonason. He just drops it. Clock runs out. Hockey game is history. 5-2 Warroad. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll come back with the Arrowhead Transit post-game show right after this.
The Star of the North, a land of beauty and community. Connected by Arrowhead Transit. We're looking for drivers who love Minnesota and the people who live here. Visit our website to apply today, arrowheadtransit.com.
And welcome back to the Iron Trail Motors Event Center for our post-game show sponsored by the Arrowhead Transit. Always a pleasure to have you watching high school hockey right here on WasabiCommunityTV.com and also at Mediacom Public Access Channel 5. Saves in the hockey game, Patrick Kennedy of Warroad, 8 in the first, 4 in the second, 9 in the third for 21 saves. Stephen Randisett had 6 in the first, had 3 in the second. Then Wyatt Jonason took over. He made 3 in the second and 6 in the third, so the Wolverine goaltenders finished with 18 saves. Warroad had 4 penalties for 8 minutes. Rock Ridge had 6 penalties for 15 minutes. We'll just quickly recap the first 2 periods. We'll show you the third period goals. It was Grappentine scoring in the first period at 11:34 a power play. Then at 12:24, Tavin James scored his first of 3 goals. The second goal came right at the buzzers at the 17-minute mark, a power play to make it 3-0. Then it was Shagabe scoring his first goal of the season at 7:46 of the second to make it 4-0. Let's get to the third period. We got a couple power play goals by Dimbirio, 10:53 and 11:34. Let's show you those 2 goals. And then the final goal was just an empty netter, shot the length of the ice by Tavin James at the 14-minute mark to complete the scoring tonight, completing his hat trick and leading Warroad to a 5-2 victory. With the victory, again, Warroad goes to 2 wins, no losses, and 1 tie. They now travel to Grand Rapids tomorrow to take on the Thunderhawks. Next weekend, they're home against Matamidi and Orono. Meanwhile, the Wolverines travel Tuesday to Duluth to take on Denfield. That's at the Heritage Center. That's a 5 o'clock start. And then next Friday and Saturday, they'll host Little Falls and St. Cloud Cathedral. 7 o'clock Friday night, 3 o'clock on Saturday afternoon, as the Wolverines now fall to 3-2 on the season. Well, that'll do it. Hope you enjoyed our telecast at MasabiCommunityTV.com, also at Mediacom Public Access Channel 5. For the entire crew here at the Iron Trail Motors Event Center, I'm Bob Cohn. Thanking you for watching, thanking you for listening, and have a great weekend.